good evening, everybody, and welcome to A-Town High School here in Abingdon, Illinois, as we get ready for some JV volleyball here on this beautiful Monday evening here in Abingdon, as we get ready to go as Wethersfield taking on the A-Town Tornadoes, the Flying Geese flying on down here to Abingdon for this great matchup here on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. My name's Wyatt Reed. As we get ready to go here this evening, the A-Town Tornadoes coming in off of a very hard-fought battle. Even though they lost in 2 sets, they still gave it all they had against a very, very tough West Central team. They took it, like I said, it was a 2-set match. However, they lost the first set 25-12, and then the second set, to my recollection, even though I didn't write down the score here for some reason on my score sheet, I believe it was like 25-21 or 25-20 there in the second set. So that was a very well-played second set for the A-Town Tornadoes in that matchup on the road at West Central against one of, if not the best freshmen in the entire state of Illinois, as Lily Higgins was putting on a show in that ball game, or in that match, I should say. However, like I said, A-Town, the JV side showed a little fight in that match. So things are certainly looking up for these young ladies here as we get ready to go here. Season winding down, just a few matches left, and we're happy to have those for you here on TSSR here in the home versions of the matches, at least here on TSSR. Both teams wearing black here this evening, so that'll be fun. One is wearing black with the yellow numbers, that is A-Town, and then the Flying Geese are wearing the black with the green numbers here this evening. I don't know if that was by design or what the deal was there. Whatever the case may be, we will manage as we are ready to go here. I'm writing down the starting lineups here, so bear with me just a moment, or at least Wethersfield's starting lineup here. I've got all the A-Town girls covered, so we should be good to go. As starting it off here for Wethersfield, that would be number 18, and that is Tinsley Newman, and we are underway here. This match, that one goes into the net off the hands of Maya Alderson. Not the ideal start there for the Tornadoes. A 1-0 start for the Flying Geese. Good to have you along. Feel free to get into the comments. We love hearing from you guys. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're pulling for, as this match hopes to be a good one, as that one hammered across the line. A-Town's ready for it. Hendel taps it across. And trying it again, but hammering it just a little too far. That's Ashley Oliver, the sophomore, out of play. And it'll be the first point of the match for the Tornadoes. We're tied at 1. I think my scoreboard's a little too big, so I might have to shrink that down during one of my breaks here. As that one's sent out of play. Let me see if I can bring that down just a little bit there. There we go. Not as big there. We got new equipment. Not necessarily new equipment, as that one served into the net by the Flying Geese. Wethersfield, we're tied at 2. But we got new software, shall we say, an update to our software, as Hendel returns the favor and sends that one into the net. So some things are still a little wonky, at least on my end, trying to get these things figured out. So we're going to do what we can do here. 3-2, Wethersfield with the lead, as that one tapped at the net. Nice meeting at the net. That one tapped down to the floor, as that'll be a beautiful play by Jordan Nelson. Jordan Nelson picking up the first kill of this match for either side. Unforced errors up to this point on both sides. And it's 4-2, Wethersfield. Oh, I beg your pardon. They say that was A-Town's point, so they give a point to the Tornadoes, and it's 4-3. Wouldn't that be 3-3, though? I don't know. Either way, that one goes into the net. Corey Anderson serves that one up. So serving hiccups here in our first set for both sides, really. Caitlin Carmen serves that one in here. We're back underway. And there is that one trying to get it down to the corner. That is Tiana Hamilton. But she excuse me, sends it just a little wide. 4-3. Now the score, they're showing 4-3. I think that's the correct score. And that one tapped down at the net. Another nice play, another heads-up play by Jordan Nelson. So 2 kills make it 5-3. So we're going to go with that. We're going to go with what the scoreboard says here. Oh, they added another one here, so it's 6-3. Okay, well, scoreboard being a little slow here. There's an ace to start it off here. That was a beautiful serve right there, and a quick timeout by the Tornadoes. They're not liking what they're seeing here in the early going. We'll take a timeout with them. Back after this, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient.
A-Town was on the road.
At WIU, there's limitless potential. With campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online.
I don't know why I didn't
Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
And welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. My name's Wyatt Reed, as we're back underway here. As that one hammered out of play. We did have a service ace there a moment ago. That was by number 16 for the Flying Geese. That is Caitlin Carmen. So she picks up an ace. That one out of play, however, off the Flying Geese. And the Tornadoes now trail by 3. That one nearly falls to the floor there. Nearly picking up the ace. Getting it to Tiana Hamilton, who punches that one over. And then sending it back across. Tinsley Newman. Got a lot of Newmans and Carmen, if I remember last year correctly, for Wethersfield. As that one sent across. Good little battle back and forth here. Nice dig there by Hamilton. Over on 2 by A-Town. And then, oh, a miscommunication as that one going to fall helplessly to the floor. That is going to be number 4. Elise Nelson. Going to pick up her first kill of the night. And the service comes in 8-4, our score, by the way. Good to have you with us here as that one off the block dug out nicely by Hendel. Hendel's been playing some good ball here recently. May not show up on the stat sheets. And they're going to say that one A-Town's point. Didn't see what the call is. Might have been just a little wide. It was close, right there on that line. And it's 8-5. Service comes in. Miley Weber tapped over by the Geese. And then Hendel. That might have been the announcer's jinx on me once again. I've done that a lot here the last couple of weeks. Every time I talk good about somebody, they make a play like that. One of them unforced errors, which is unfortunate. Here's Hendel. And that one, that was not her fault. That one trying to save it from going out of play. It instead falls out of play, so another point for Wethersfield. A little self-defense there as the serve comes in from Elise Newman. That one out of play. A little wide, and the lead is up to 6. Biggest lead here so far for the Flying Geese. Oh, is that one going to fall directly to the floor? Nelson, what a play. Elise Nelson picks up her first ace. That was just a little floater. A-Town wasn't sure where that ball was going to go. They thought it was going to go to the back. It instead went to the front. Taps it up. A little tap off the block and down to the floor. Ashley Oliver, her first kill of the night. And the lead balloons to 8. Quite the run here for the Flying Geese. As that one tapped over, sent over on the return by A-Town. Hendel. Oh, nearly got that one to fall all the way down there. Dug out nicely by Wethersfield. Getting it to Hendel again, who slaps that one out of play. 14-5 now the score. It's a little chilly here in the arena tonight, I will say that. Of course, the cooler day outside certainly has a lot to do with that. As that one returned from A-Town. Getting that one over to the corner. That is Macy Brooks. And that one falls to the ground there. Error on the Flying Geese. And it's 14-6. Good crowd filing in here tonight. Ella Timmons serves that one up for the Tornadoes. That one towards the net. Tap down! Nice play at the net there by Corey Anderson. Corey Anderson, a heads-up play there at the net. That cuts the lead down to 7. Now the service back in by Timmons. Oh, wow, she's got a lot of power on that serve there. And back over it goes for the Flying Geese. And there's Anderson sending it far side. Tapped right back over. Good positioning there for A-Town. Scrambling a little bit here is Wethersfield. Getting that one to Brooks. Brooks. Oh, that one went off the hand, kind of floated on her a little bit, out of play. And the lead back up to 8, 15-7. Kind of a shaky first set, but we've seen shaky first sets for A-Town here in the last couple of weeks. And then they come out and play like their hair's on fire in set number 2. Ended up winning against, was that Roval Williamsfield a few weeks back? Yeah. That one into the net. Off the hands of number 22, Maya Alderson. That was one of the more impressive matches I've seen so far this season from the teams I've covered for TSSR. That one high into the rafters. I mean, when you get beat up there in that first set, hard to get the energy to go back out there in set number 2, and that's exactly what A-Town did. As that one sent down, Ashley Oliver does it again, her second kill of the night. That one off the A-Town defender, trying to get that one in play. 17-7. Serve back in here. This one's got to go over for A-Town, a 10-point lead. And that one down to the floor. A nice play by number 16, Caitlin Carmen. Her first kill of this evening. She was right there on the near side, right where she needed to be. Caitlin Carmen. I think the score should be, they have the scoreboard at 17 to, oh, that was 17 to, they gave the last point to A-Town, which I don't understand why. It must have been a violation at the net that I missed the call for. As Alderson will send that one in. Nearly a service ace. It gets back over, though. And that one, nice play there by Corey Anderson. She's got another. Give her another kill. That's her second of the night. And it's 3 straight points for the Tornadoes. As that one right into the net, so that'll end that 3-0 run there. Maya Alderson. Like I said, we're seeing a lot of that here in this game here, really between both sides. At least it started out that way for the Flying Geese. Excuse me. As Ashley Oliver serves it in for the Wethersfield. That one hammered to the floor. A little left-handed swing from Jordan Nelson. And Nelson picks up another kill. She is up to 3 here in set number 1, and the lead grows to 19-10. That one's got some pace to it on that serve. Sent over by Camden Hull. As that one tapped right down at the net. That's a smart play. Caitlin Carmen picking up the kill there. Number 16 for the Flying Geese. I think that was her. It was a number of bodies there. This one's got to go over, and it does. 10-point lead. Tapped down at the net by Hendel. And that one, they say, didn't get onto the right side of that little pole on the top of the net. So that'll be a point there for A-Town. Only 2 kills on the night here for A-Town off of some Wethersfield mistakes. Hendel off the top of the net. And then sent back over there by Nelson. This one tapped over Anderson. A-Town looking to go on a run, and that'll certainly help, as that one didn't quite get over the net there by Caitlin Carmen. A little double tap there for 4 hits, and now the lead down to 8. Hendel again off the top of the net. And that one into the net there off the hands of Jordan Nelson. So back-to-back points there, 3 points in a row once again for A-Town. They've had these mini runs. They got to keep these mini runs going. And Taylor Hendel going to keep it going. Some would argue that's not an ace. I'm going to give it to her, though, because that was such a good serve. There was nothing Wethersfield could do about it. 20-14. And Hendel gets that one into the net. So the 4-0 run comes to an end there for A-Town. They've shown some fight here. Went on a couple of mini runs. Got to make one of those mini runs a long one here when you're down as much as A-Town has been here in the first set. That one sent down by Tiana Hamilton and slapped across the court, out of play. Off of Wethersfield, 21-15. Lead is down to 6. 5 of the last 6 points going to A-Town. And here's Corey Anderson. Little looper serve right there. Hammering that one just out of play once again, Jordan Nelson. Whistle and a timeout. Wethersfield not happy with what they're seeing. We'll take a quick timeout with them. We're back after this on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
When I walk in and talk to my patients, I like my patients first and foremost to feel comfortable. I like to keep it real with them. I like them to know that I'm there to listen to them and to help them understand some of the processes that they may be going through. The most rewarding aspect that I feel with caring for patients is when those patients come back in and they tell me how much better they feel for something that I have helped them accomplish in their healthcare.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. We had Reed on the call here this evening as we get ready to go here after a timeout. Timeout by Wethersfield. Their lead at one point was 20-10. It is now down to 21-16. 6 of the last 7 points have gone A-Town's way. And now the Tornadoes looking to keep this run going as Anderson serves it back in. And a little love tap there at the net. Like the idea there, but unable to get that one down. That one high into the sky, and A-Town unable to keep that one in play. Looked like that one might have been going out there. Hendel kind of playing a little self-defense on that one, so hindsight's always 20/20. Not a bad effort there, though, by A-Town, as Hamilton will send that one across. 6-point lead still here. This is still a ball game, as that one out of play. Seeing a lot of unforced errors here. Tinsley Newman on the unforced error right there. Lead back down to 5, excuse me. 22-17. Ooh, good serve right there. Scrambling just a little bit here, as this one's got to go over. Hendel made a nice digging effort there. But that one going to fall to the floor here, and Wethersfield a few points away from clinching this first set. 23-17, the score. Good to have you with us again here this evening, as this one served up by Jordan Nelson. Thought there was a little collision there. Ella Timmons having to get that one over. Tapped over Wethersfield. Got it. Timmons barking out the signals there. Good communication by Ella Timmons there. As that one high into the rafters. I think that one got stuck on the light. That one literally got stuck on one of the lights up there. I've never seen that. I have never seen that in my life. One of those got stuck all the way up there. And they might have to go get us a new ball here. I don't see it, but I know which light it got stuck on. That was incredible. So the point doesn't count for anybody. We're going to reserve it up here as Jordan Nelson sends that one back across. Scrambling here a little bit is Wethersfield. They're able to recover. Getting it to Timmons. Getting good communication there by Timmons. You can hear her. I got it all the way here. Dug out nicely. What a play by Corey Anderson. Oh, my goodness, what an effort. Sent back over. Hamilton. This one's got to go over. Hendel gets it across. That one off the net. Off the block, out of play. That's going to be a kill for Tinsley Newman, number 18. What in the world happened to my scoreboard here? I don't know what happened to my set here. My set completely went AWOL here. That one going to go out of play, and that's going to end our set. 25-17. First set goes to the Flying Geese. So a good battle there back by A-Town. They got it to within 5 after trailing by as much as 10 there in the first set. But things go the way of the Flying Geese. And we'll be back for set number 2 right after this. TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
You get the opportunity to see so many different things that if you worked at a bigger hospital, you may not be able to see. You know, work is not just about the job, it's also about the people that work alongside you. And we have the best teamwork. They're like a second family. Sometimes you can't get that feeling other places.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here as we get ready to go with the second set. First set going into the books as a winner for the Flying Geese of Wethersfield as they take that first set 25-17. And we're going to get set number 2 underway here in just a moment. Let's take a look at some of the stats. Again, these stats are unofficial because I'm the one taking them, but these are by my count of kills and aces that I've got for you guys here this evening. Let's start it off here with Wethersfield, who won that first set, 25-17. Not a lot of kills here in this game because we're just seeing some unforced errors really on both sides. That's kind of been the story here, unforced errors. Who can clean that up here in this second set? I think it's certainly going to have an edge here, but Wethersfield, their leading kill getter is Jordan Nelson. She had 3 kills in that first set. 2 kills each for number 24, that's Ashley Oliver, and number 16, Caitlin Carmen. Carmen also had an ace here this evening. 1 kill this evening for number 18, Tinsley Newman. Also 1 kill for number 4, Elise Nelson. And Nelson also picking up an ace as well. A-Town kind of quiet there in that first set. Again, they were really able to take advantage of some of those miscues on the Wethersfield side. A 25-17 set, so only 2 kills there in that first set for Corey Anderson, and I got an ace for Taylor Hendel. And that might have been a more generous ace by my count, but you know what? I gave it to her anyway. So the Flying Geese take set number 1. Set number 2 about to get underway here as Maya Alderson will serve it up, number 22. And we're underway here as that one going to go out of play. That'll be a service ace. So there's some more stats for you. As Maya Alderson going to pick that one up. What a beautiful serve right there by Alderson. That one ricocheting out of play. And then Alderson, another one of those unforced errors, unfortunately, as that one goes into the net. And Wethersfield back tying this one up. As the service comes in for Wethersfield, tapped up at the net. This one goes back across. Good recovery there by A-Town. Getting it. Is that one in play? No, they say that one out of play, just off the hands of Miley Weber. Christopher in the comments here this evening. Always good to have Christopher here with us, watching along with his Dolphins and all. As that one sent across there by Weber. Oh, and then a miscue there off the hand of Jordan Nelson. Wrong sport. Jordy Nelson, a former Green Bay Packer football player. Packer great. No. I promise you he was. As that one, off the block and down to the floor. Caitlin Carmen. She's going to pick up another kill. She's up to 3 here tonight. And we got a 3-2 score. Wethersfield with the lead. I still don't know why my scoreboard reset earlier in that first set. As that one off the hands of Tiana Hamilton. Sent back across. Dug out nicely. Back to Hamilton. That one hammered to the floor. My goodness, Jordan Nelson. That one had some authority behind it. My goodness. Sending that one straight to the floor. 4-2. Oh, and then a collision there between a couple of tornadoes. And everybody's all right, though, as that one hit out of play off the hands of Caitlin Carmen. And the score will now be 4-3 out of play. And we'll see if Corey Anderson can get a run going here for A-Town, looking to win this set. Failed in the first set. Oh, that one blocked at the net nicely there by A-Town. Tapped over! Taylor Hendel tapped that one over. I'll give her a kill, why not? She's the one that sent it over. Tapped it right across. Then it falls to the ground. In my book, that's a kill. Scrambling here a little bit are the Flying Geese of Wethersfield, but nearly a miscommunication there. Hendel gets it back across. We're tied at 4. And that one hammered. Is it out of play? It is. Just a hair out of play off the hand of Tinsley Newman. I like that name, Tinsley. Don't know if I've ever heard that one before. As that one served up here by Anderson. And then hammers that one off the block down to the floor. Jordan Nelson does it again. She's got 2 kills here in this set. She's now up to 5. Starting to accumulate those kills here in set number 2. Finally got the scoreboard running here. They weren't running that here in the first set. That one tapped down at the net. Nice play there by Hendel, keeping her head on a swivel. Sent across. Getting that one over to Hamilton. Hamilton off the block into the floor. Tiana Hamilton, her first kill of the night. She's gotten some good swings in here tonight, Tiana. And coming in now to serve it up here, Camden Hall. The freshman picking up an ace there. What a play there by Camden Hall. And now it's the biggest lead A-Town's had here tonight, a 2-point lead. Service ace by Hull. As that one, I don't think meant to go over the net. A whistle. Oh, they say a violation on Wethersfield. And the Tornadoes pick up another point. Their lead grows to 3. Hull's serve comes in again, and then that one, wow, okay. I thought that one was in play. Looked like it was on the line, to be honest, for where I'm sitting, but the official's word is that is the king. So we've got a 9-5 score as we're back after this TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call as Wethersfield calling the timeouts. They're not happy with what they're seeing here in the early going. A-Town got to be happy with what they're seeing as Camden Hall, her service point continues. And here's Wethersfield out of the timeout, and boy, that is a good answer. Draw up a play there for number 10, Jordan Nelson, and she's going to make it work. What a play. Nelson hammering that one down off the defense there of A-Town. So now the Tornadoes will reset here. Taylor Hendel! That one out of play off the hands of Maddie Verche. First time saying her name here tonight. Hendel going to pick up the second kill of this set. And now she'll serve it up. Oh, and she just picked up another ace. There's something about Taylor Hendel's service here tonight. That one is actually an ace. I almost gave that a kill. Something about it here tonight. It's just ricocheting awkwardly off of the hands. That's the second time here tonight that we've seen that. And I think there's a substitution error that the officials have called, and now it's going to be Wethersfield's serve, I believe. Not entirely sure what's going on. They haven't added anything to the floor. Now the officials are having the conversation with head coach Robin Hendel. And it looks like Wethersfield's going to get the ball, get the serve. Well, that's a little bizarre. 10-6 our score, as it shows right now. And the service comes in. That's going to be a service ace. Picked up by Jordan Nelson. Boy, she's adding to what is a big set here so far. They did add an extra point, so now it is 10-8. Nelson serve. Sent back over by Hendel. That was a weird sequence there. That one off the block. And Miley Weber to the floor. What an answer there. Miley Weber gets that one down. And Miley Weber, I gave that to Tiana Hamilton. That's actually Miley Weber with that. My apologies there. Tapped down at the net by Corey Anderson. I think Wethersfield wanted a violation, but not to be. That one was legal as that one goes out of play now. Off the hands of Miley Weber, so 11-9 now the score. Both sides playing well here in set number 2 as that one off the block. Ooh, this one in trouble. That one goes to the net, and that'll fall to the floor. Another point for A-Town. 12-9 now the score. Serving it up now, number 22. That is Maya Alderson, and that one drops right down to the floor. I think that might be another ace. I'll have to look here. I looked away 1 second, and I missed it. That is an ace. She nearly picked up another one there. So give the second ace of the night here for Alderson. 13-9 our score. And that one hammered off the block, out of play. And Wethersfield back within 3. They give that one to Tinsley Newman. Tinsley picks up her second kill of the night, her first here in set number 2. And now she will go and do the serving duties here. And she's going to pick up an ace. So right after picking up a kill, an ace follows. Some good fortune there for Tinsley Newman, the sophomore for the Flying Geese. That one trying to get it over. You could make an argument that might be an ace as well, but that will not. I will not count it that time as a timeout here by A-Town. They want to talk this one over here. Their lead is down to 1. We're back after this on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here. Accidentally hit an extra commercial there. Not a problem, but extra commercial. Missing just a touch of the action, but we haven't missed anything here. Still playing the point. Anderson taps that one over. Nearly got that one across and down. Oh, dug out nicely there by Miley Weber. A little punch of it. 13-12. A-Town's led by as much as 4 here in this second set. And setting that one up. Off the block and right down to the floor. Ashley Oliver. Oliver picks up her first kill here in this second set. She's up to 3 on the night. And we're tied at 13. Oh, and that one ricochets wildly off the hands of Hamilton. They are able to get it across. Words are hard here today. It's that one right back down again by Oliver. Ashley Oliver, boy, what a sequence there. Back-to-back plays. Ashley Oliver, she's a sophomore on this Wethersfield team. There's that one into the air. Alderson gets it across. 14-13, Wethersfield their first lead of the second set, and it just grew to 2 now. Let's see who that one was off of. I believe that might have been number 16. I'll have to look. As that one tipped down at the net. Nice play by Oliver. Oliver just gets that one to go. Nice block at the net. Goes into a kill. Here's Anderson getting it across. The lead is now, well, it was up to 3, and now the lead's down to 2. Nice kill there by Corey Anderson. 16-14. They didn't add it onto the list, so I'm not going to think about it too much. As Miley Weber sends that one into the net. 17-14. Ashley Oliver coming in. Up to 3 kills here in this set. 5 kills on the match. Getting it over there, tapped over by Hamilton. And that one out of play. Just missing the line is Jordan Nelson. Lead back down to 2. A-Town led by as much as 4 in this second set. But we've seen a good swing, a good run here by A-Town. That one tapped at the net. A nice play by number 20, Camden Hull. Hull going to pick up the kill here. And a nice play there right at the net, 17-16. Anderson, another serve in. That one towards the back. Setting that one up for Nelson. Oh, and that one off the hand awkwardly of Anderson. Out of play. They're going to give that kill to number 16 on the scoreboard here. Caitlin Carmen, I'll give it to her as well. 4 kills here tonight for Caitlin Carmen by my tally. There's Hendel off the top of the net. Couldn't get that one to stay in play. They say that one just out of bounds. 19-16. But here's something, I'll get to that thought here in just a second. That one tapped right down at the net. Another nice play by Jordan Nelson. She is putting on a clinic here in this set. She's up to 4 kills. And the lead is up to 4. So we've seen an 8-point turnaround, make that a 9-point turnaround. Is that one out of play? And the lead up to 5. Give it an ace for number 12, Maddie Verche. Her first stat line of the night. And she punches that one right into the net. 21-17. But what I was saying before I got cut off by the action was, in this set, we're seeing a battle once again. After a tough first set for A-Town, good fight. We've seen some good points here. Is that one nearly out of play? And getting that one over to Tiana Hamilton. Oh, that one nearly went out as well. As that one hammered just out of play off the hands of Caitlin Carmen. And the lead is down to 3. 21-18. Another serve comes in by Camden Hall, and it's going to be an ace by Camden Hall. Give her another ace. She's up to 2 here in the set. 2 on the match. And then she sends that one right into the net. 22-19. Caitlin Carmen, the sophomore, ready to serve it up here for the Flying Geese of Wethersfield. And that one, Tiana Hamilton gets across. A-Town looking to go on a run here. Nelson. Oh, and Nelson going to pick up another kill. Jordan Nelson. Have a day. She is up to 8 kills in this one. And the lead is up to 4, 23-19. That one. Another service ace. And that'll set it up with match point. Caitlin Carmen. That's the 4th different ace here tonight in this second set for Wethersfield. As that one tapped over. Ooh, nearly a violation there in front of the net. A-Town able to avoid that. It'd be a very anticlimactic end to this one here. Been a great second set here, 24-19. As Handel sends that one out of play, and this one comes to an end as the Flying Geese of Wethersfield get the job done. They weather the early storm. A-Town was up by as much as 4 in set number 2. A nice reaction there. I mean, 25-17. It really didn't feel like a 25-17 first set. It was kind of one of those sets that just nothing could go the way of A-Town there in the first set. And the Tornadoes able to fight back a little bit, went on a couple of mini runs there at the end of the first set. And then Wethersfield finally getting that one to go to the end of the set there, 25-17, but then 25-19 here in set number 2 as Wethersfield taking this one here in 2 sets. So we'll take a look at some of the stats here for Wethersfield in that this match. We'll start with Wethersfield at least, and then go over to A-Town as Wethersfield the winners. So that's usually where I start. So let's start with the leading scorer there tonight, Jordan Nelson. Boy, was she putting on a show. Jordan Nelson had 8 kills here tonight and an ace. So have a day, Miss Jordan Nelson. Number 24, Ashley Oliver, also having a pretty good day herself. She had 5 kills on the night. It was 2 kills on the night for actually 4 kills on the night for number 16. That is Caitlin Carmen. Carmen also had a couple of aces in the match as well. 2 kills for number 18, Tinsley Newman. And Newman also had an ace on the night. And then there was 1 ace by Maddie Verche, as she picked that one up there in the second set. Let's see, did I miss anything here? 2 aces on the night for Caitlin Carmen, I should say, total. And then an ace also for Elise Nelson, number 4. missed her stat. And she also had a kill in that first set as well. So those are your stats there for Wethersfield in set number 1. Or, excuse me, for the entire match, I should say. So in match number 1 of our night. A-Town, it was a quiet first set, but things did pick up a little bit there as, let me look at our top scorer, Corey Anderson. She had 3 kills on the evening. It was also a good day for Taylor Hendel. 2 kills and 2 aces on the night there for Hendel. Let's see, 1 kill on the night for number 20. That is Camden Hall, a kill and 2 aces. So good serving day for her. Number 22 for A-Town, Maya Alderson. She had a couple of aces, 1 kill, so 3 total kills. I got that for Corey Anderson. Tiana Hamilton had a kill in the second set, and also did Miley Weber. She picked up a kill as well. And that is your stat lines for A-Town and Wethersfield. As this match again coming to a close, and we'll have the varsity match coming up here in just a little while, as it looks like A-Town, or excuse me, Wethersfield at least, rocking the black uniforms as well. We'll see if A-Town does the same thing there. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I didn't get numbers mixed up or rosters mixed up, so that is certainly some good news. But, yeah, I think we are about ready to wrap this one up here. Our JV match, once again, final score, 25-17, 25-19. Like I said, a lot better second set. You saw some good fight there for A-Town in that second set. But it was too little too late, unable to withstand the run from the Flying Geese. And the Flying Geese take this one 2-0. So we'll have our varsity match here on this very YouTube channel. It will be on a different stream, however, so that is available. You can go to our homepage and see the new link that we have up. We'll have that stream up and going here. It's going to be a little bit, but we'll have that one up around 7 o'clock here once we get ready to go here tonight. So take a quick break, and then we'll have the varsity match right here on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. For our wonderful camera girl, Alyssa, my name's Wyatt Reed. It's been a pleasure broadcasting this one. The JV match, once again, the final score, 25-17, 25-19. The varsity match is coming up next right here on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.